Greetings, my Empire. Drizzle here back with another video. Today, we doing an ESO build video. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while, man. Y'all probably thought I stopped playing ESO, man. But nah, I still be on that ESO grind. Still be playing this game. Still be doing me. You know what I mean? I be in the sewers. Catch me in the sewers, the Imperial City sewers. But nah, last time I did one of these videos, I think that's the most views and likes I've gotten on a video, man. That video did numbers for me, man. And I really appreciate everybody who viewed the video, liked the video, watched the video, man. I appreciate it. But now we doing another build video, and this is my Magicka DK video. Now I think bro, I came up with this build just off the dome, and this build just does numbers, man. This build does numbers. The stat sheet for this build is crazy. And I incorporate some sets that people sleep on. Y'all gonna get into it. Let's get into it. So, first of all, let's show you the. Let me show y'all the stats. Regular stats, front bar. Send at 25. 2,500 spell damage. 21 spell resist. 20 physical. Just the base stuff. Back bar. Ice staff. That's the stats right there. More resistances, less spell damage, of course. More recovery. Yeah, y'all gonna see the sets. Y'all gonna see the sets. Now buffed. Buff front bar. Buff front bar. Sitting at 3k spell damage. 27 spell, 25 physical. Just a lot of sustain, a lot of damage. Now buff back bar. That's what we sitting at, man. Almost at cap resistance. That's what it is. Now let's go into the sets. Sets we're running. We are running. First, we running the Masters Inferno staff. Masters Inferno staff. Weapon enchant, weapon damage, weapon enchant, and learned home trait. And it reduces the cost of destructive touch by 10% and increases your spell damage by 600 for 4 seconds after activating it. Bro, 600 your weapon and spell damage. I said weapon. Spell damage 600 for 4 seconds. So imagine you popping destructive touch, in Dragon Leap. That's basically an execute, bro. That's basically an execute, and I don't think there's a downtime to it. Yeah, there's no downtime, so it has reduced cost, so you could kind of like spam this a lot, bro. This build has so much damage, bro. You don't even see regular Magicka DK builds even hit 3k spell damage, and have that much resistances as well, man. Let's get to the next sets, man. Back bar, we have an ice staff of the lich set. The lich, one of the best recovery sets, Magicka recovery sets I know, bro. So it gives you a line of Magicka recovery, a line of max of Magicka, a line of Magicka recovery, and fifth piece. When you cast an ability that costs resources while under 33%, you gain 996 Magicka recovery. So basically, when you cast a Magicka ability, wait, is it any ability? Let me see. When you cast an ability, oh, I think it's any ability. Well, it kind of doesn't matter because I don't think we have any stamina abilities. But if you cast an ability under 33% Magicka, you get 996 Magicka recovery. That's shooting your Magicka recovery all the way back up. And what is the downtime? It's 1 minute downtime, but it lasts for 20 seconds. So subtract 20 seconds from 1 minute. It's 40-second downtime. By the time you get back to 33% of your Magicka, but by the time you get that low again, the set is gonna be back up. It's gonna be back up, man. Oh, and before I get any further, I forgot to say I'm a dark elf. Dark elf. The apprentice boon, the spell damage. I run Witch Mother's Potent Brew, and yeah, get that out the way right now. Now let's go back into the sets. Now Monster set, Vulcan Scoria. I feel like this set is so like slept on. Cause Vulcan Scoria is like this like godlike burst damage. Like it's so much burst while you're in a fight. It's like a nice relief of burst damage that the other player takes, man. Like this is like an execute. You can't even roll dodge this. So you know how you fight people who like to roll dodge all the time when they're about to die. This doesn't matter if you can roll dodge for days. You can't dodge this. You can't dodge Valkyrie Scoria. It's not. It's sort of like an execute, man. It gives you a nice line of spell penetration, man. I think they changed this. I think the first piece used to give you max health, but when I looked at it again, it gives you a nice line of spell penetration, which I like. Then you already know. When you deal damage with a damage over time effect, you have an 8% chance to summon a meteor that deals 12,000 flame damage to the target and 4,000 flame damage to targets all around. Crazy, 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 bro. A lot of damage, a lot of burst damage, man. A lot of. I have reinforced. Um, I have reinforced for this in the shoulders. I have reinforced for both of these. All right, next set, fortified brass and light. Now, I use light armor. Gives you a lot of stuff. Light armor gives you magic cost reduction. Uh, I think it gives you spell damage. It gives you what else does it give you? It gives you reduced cost in your sprint, man. So I'm like, I feel like you could. I wanted to try to do like a heavy, like run heavy, but I was like, you get like a lot of perks that you need as a Magicka character. You get a lot of perks from light armor, like reduce sprint cost. It comes in so handy, man. When you, especially when you're trying to like, you know, kite and stuff. It's so handy to have reduced sprint cost, man. Uh, and fortified brass, you come on, you already see the stats. A line of maximum health, a line of for 1,400 armor, another line of 1,400 armor, then a line of 3,000 armor, bro. Basically, that's resistances. Armor is basically resistances. This just gives you a lot of resistances, bro. So it makes you more tanky, but you're in light armor, you know. So you don't gotta run shields and stuff like that. And this build also has a lot of shields too, but we gonna get to that when we get to the abilities. And yeah, this is how I ran it. Five light pieces and two heavy pieces. So y'all see it right here, five light, one heavy, two heavy pieces. Now, you know, rings, spell damage. This the spell damage rings. I need to upgrade these to with the gold glyph, man. I keep forgetting to do that. I might do that after this video. But yeah, spell damage. You want I put 3 triglyphs. You can mess around with this if you want, but I put 3 triglyphs, legs, chest, and head. And yeah, let's get into the abilities now. Now the abilities. First ability, Molten Whip. Now, you already know. Molten Whip is a crazy burst ability, you know. Basically what it does is, well, when it's slotted, while slotted, when you use Ardent Flame abilities, you stack Molten Whip. It's called Seething Fury, which increases the damage of your next Molten Whip by 33%. So, I'm just gonna show you. Once I get through this whole bar, I'm gonna show you why this is so good, man. But this is what it does. Let's see. Yeah, increases your spell damage by 75%, 75 for 5 seconds. You know, it can stack up to 3 times. I'm gonna show you why this is so good. Now, and this is like your spammable too. This is what you're gonna spam. It just gets the job done, man. It does so much damage. Now, this is the proc our staff, our what's it called? See, I need to figure out the name. Master's Inferno staff. Why I couldn't figure out the name. This is the proc our Master Inferno staff, Flame Clinch. You know, we're getting extra spell damage from the Master Inferno staff passive. Plus, this does flame damage. This does tick damage. So it's the proc your Vulcan Scoria too, and it just does a lot of damage, man. And it's a knockback. You know, and this is kind of replacing Petrify. If you still want to run Petrify, you can run Petrify. If you want, you can run it in another, like, to swap it with another ability. I'm gonna tell you what ability you can swap Petrify with, but this is what you're kind of replacing. I kind of replace Petrify with this because Petrify in open world PvP, I find that it doesn't work good. Like, Petrify works good in duels, but up open world PvP, I find that, like, Petrify is like, it's hard to hit. It doesn't hit. It's not a far distance. So you're left trying to chase somebody and keep pressing the Petrify button, and it's not working. So that's why I ran Flame Clinch, and this is why I even run the Master Inferno staff, man, just to get rid of Petrify. If I'm gonna tell you what ability, if you want Petrify so bad, I'm gonna tell you what ability you could change. Now, Cauterize. Oh, I don't know if I said that right. Cauterize. I hope I said it right. A dot heal. Pretty much a dot heal, and while you have it slotted, you gain major prophecy, increases your spell critical rating by 2,629. So front bar, you get extra spell critical, and it's a dot heal, you know, sustaining more. Another tick, burning embers, another tick, and another heal, I think, right? No, wait, yeah, there's another heal. Heals you for 80% of the total damage inflicted when the effect ends. So another dot heal, or not even a dot heal, a burst heal, and another tick to prot rock and scoria. It is what it is, bro. And another tick. Now this increases the damage you take from flame damage, bro. So if you have this on this, all of these, this, and Valkyrie Scoria is doing more damage when you have this tick on them. It's crazy. It's crazy damage. It's crazy damage, bro. And now let's go back to Molten Whip. Why I chose this morph instead of the other morph was because it just does so much damage. If you proc this, it's all Ardent Flame abilities. These three are Ardent Flame abilities. So you pop this, you put the ticks on them, then you hit them with this crazy burst damage. Crazy burst damage, bro. You might kill them, bro, with just that combo alone. You might just kill them, bro. Crazy burst damage. They can't stop that. It's too much burst, bro. For the ult, Ferocious Leap, this gives you a crazy shield. I think this shields like your entire health bar, bro. So if you're about to die, you pop this, and you know, from the Draconic Power passive, you get resources back. So just the ultimate sustain ult. You know, it's a survivability ult. You stun them, you knock all enemies up in the air, and you get a crazy shield, and it's flame damage. So it works. It works with engulfing flames too. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Magic of DK is pretty good, man. Back bar. Now, this is the ability that you can swap with Petrify in duel, or if you want to really swap it, you can swap it in open world. I don't recommend it. You know, I think Flame Clinch is gonna do the job. It's a knockback. It's gonna do the job for you, man. I know Petrify is a better stun than Flame Clinch, but Flame Clinch is gonna do the job for you, bro. Especially with the Master Inferno staff, it's gonna do the job for you, man. Now, Race Against Time, Major Expedition for 4 seconds. Good for kiting. Good overall movement. Critical damage. We don't really use this for the critical damage. We use this for the movement speed and it removes all snares and immobilizations and grants you immunity for them for 2 seconds. So, you know, no, good for kiting. You're immune to immobilizations, snares for 2 seconds. Or, you know, just, you want to kind of have like something like this for every build, like a mobility type ability, you know, something to like help you move around, help you kite, all that. And this is what I use for the Magic of DK. Now, Elemental Drain. This is our major breach. You know, takes away 6,000 resistances for the enemy, and for this morph, it gives you minor magic of lifesteal. You know, get resources back. 23 seconds. You're not gonna run out of magicka with this build, bro. You're not gonna run out of magicka, bro. With the lich, this, and Witch Mother's Point, you're not gonna run out of magicka, man. You got so many stuff to give you magicka. It's crazy. If you want to, You can switch this ability with wings if you really want to. Uh, where is it at? You could switch this ability with protective scales if you really want to. I really don't like protective scales. Really don't. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of iffy. If you want to use protective scales, if you think it's good, you could switch it. You could replace this, or you could replace race against. It doesn't really matter. You could place race against time with protective scales if you want. Doesn't really matter. It's you. You got the remote in your hand. Now, molten uh, amendments, bro. Listen, I can't spell, but listen. This is gonna proc our major brutality and major sorcery. Uh, Now, a lot of people don't know. This is like a fun fact for you. A lot of people don't know, but your light attacks for your staff light attacks, they count as weapon damage. And I didn't know that until you know, somebody told me in a video that counts as weapon damage. So having major brutality on a mage is kind of beneficial for your light attacks, your light and heavy attacks, and plus this is giving you major sorcery too. Increases your spell and weapon damage by 20% for 36 seconds. That's another reason I like this ability. I kind of wanted to use this ability. Where is it at? Mage's Guild. I kind of wanted to use this and trophy, whatever it's called. This gives you major. No, no, no. Is it? Or did they take it out? Or is it? Do you have to morph it? I think you have to morph it. But I think this gives you. Or did they change that? Cause it. I don't know. They might have changed it, bro. But I use this because of 36 seconds uptime, bro. That's pretty much a fight. You probably don't even have to worry about this ability again when you proc it, bro. 36 seconds, that's like an entire engagement. Now, for the morph, it increases your own damage, your heavy attack damage by 50% while active. 50%. So your heavy attacks is gonna do 50% more damage, bro. So when you're trying to get your resources back, you're doing wild damage to them as well, bro. It's crazy. It's a lot of bursts. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And I'm telling you, man, that's 36 second. Like, don't you hate when you have to keep worrying about abilities like in the back of your mind while you're fighting? Oh yeah, yeah, I gotta make sure this proc. Oh snap, is this proc? Oh, is that this? This is probably the entire. You probably will only have to proc this at most 2 times in a fight. At most 2 times, bro. 2 times. That's like a minute. What? That's a minute and 12 seconds. If you practice 2 times in a fight, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. No fight gonna last that long, bro. Like no one-on-one engagement. Most engagement don't last that long, man. Now, our burst heal. I don't know how to pronounce that first word, bro. So don't. I'ma try. Coagulating blood. Hey, listen. They got some weird names, bro. Basically, this is our crazy burst heal. So draw draw on your draconic blood to heal you for 7,837, and increasing by up to 33% of additional healing based on your missing health, bro. So basically, oh, and it gives you major fortitude, increases your health recovery by 40% for 20 seconds. So basically, not only this is giving you health recovery, right? When you're low on health, like say you get hit with like a bomb or end cap, something that does a lot of health, man. You about to die. You pop this, you get your entire health bar back, bro. It's crazy. It's like one of the craziest burst deals. Like this is like what's it called? Rally. This is I think Rally. I think this is better than Rally, man. When it comes to like that burst heal, because come on, bro. When you're on low health, you pop this, you get your entire health bar back, bro. Get your entire health bar back. I love this ability. And major fortitude increases your health recovery. This patch, this new meta health recovery is real important right now. So come on. Hardened armor. Release it. Come on, your minor resolve. No, your major resolve which gives you physical and spell resistance for 6,000 physical and spell resistance for 20 seconds. Pretty long time. And you get a shield. If you want to use the other morph, the one that when you activate it, spikes shoot out of you, you can. I don't really see the. It does such a minuscule amount of magical damage. I don't really even care for it. I'd rather us have the shield for a little bit more sustain. At the end of the day, I'd rather us have the shield. So I use this ability. I use this morph. And damage returns to the enemy. 1,200 damage returns to the enemy when they use a direct damage. So even a little bit more damage. It, just a great ability for just a great ability all around, bro. Just to increase your resistances. Back bar, we got temporal guard while slotted. Temporal guard is a good kiting. When you're about to die, if people are chasing you, you could pop this, go back to the location you was at 4 seconds ago with the resources and health you was at 4 seconds ago. So good if you want to throw enemies for a loop, or if you're about to die, especially if you're getting ganked, you pop this, you pretty much got all your everything back, and the person who tries to gank you is screwed. Uh, While sliding, you get minor protection, reducing your damage taken by 5%. So basically, back bar you 5% mitigation. That enough said. 5% getting mitigation in your back bar. You're gonna be tanky. So that's the abilities. As I said, before, I'm a dark elf. I feel like dark elf is one of the best. It is the best class for this because the magicka and stamina, you need both of those. I like a lot of magic. I like magicka because I'm a magicka character, but I like stamina too for roll dodging. Running. You want to have a decent stamina pool as well. Uh, Flame resistance gives you flame resistance, which is kind of high. When you're going up against other magical DKs, you're gonna like if they're not a dark elf as well, you're kind of gonna be winning that fight because they're gonna do all DKs use flame damage. So you're gonna be immune to the burning status effect as well. So flame damage can't touch you, bro. Then this increases your weapon and spell damage by 258. Now, like I said, your weapon damage it's your staff light attacks that accounts for your weapon damage, bro. So both of those stats is good for Magicka DK, man. Both of those stats, weapon and spell damage, are good for Magicka DK, man. Both of those. Now, oh, and stats. We not in Cyrodiil, but you already know in Cyrodiil you'll probably be at 23k health. You'll probably be at 24k health in Cyrodiil. Now let's go into our CP tree. For the steed, 56 into ironclad, 19 into resistance. Remember, you don't need a lot of resistance right now. You don't need a lot of resistance right now. They give you an invisible flat 1,000 resistance now. They give you a flat 1,000 resistance, so you don't need to put a lot into resistance anymore. Me personally, I only have 2,500 resistance, critical resistance, because you don't need that much anymore. They give you resistances now, so I only have 19, and the only reason I really have 19 is to proc resilient. Critical damage you heal for 190 health. That's the only reason I really got stuff into critical resistance. The lady. 58 into light armor focus. The reason I like this stat, though I like this stat in general, to level this up, because it's a flat out stat. Like, it's nothing invisible, it's no percents, it's none of that bull. This is a flat out stat that you see on your stat sheet. So that's why I like it so much. You can see it. You can physically go to your stat sheet and see the change, bro. Gives you a lot of physical resistance. 43 to hardy, 43 to elemental defending, reduce damage, 34 into thick skin. 27 to quick recovery, get more healing received. 51 into warlord, reduces the cost of your break free. So you don't use that much stamina. You don't completely shred through your stamina. One, it's a siphoner. This is only just so it can put a debuff that Templars need to cleanse. So it just adds one additional debuff that Templars have to cleanse. Sprinter, I just put one in Sprinter because I had an extra point. Reduces sprint. I just put one because I had an extra point. 75 to Arcanist. You know, 14% more magical recovery. Pretty good. 43 into tenacity, your heavy attack. I'm telling you, man, you're not gonna run out of magicka with this build, bro. 43 to tenacity, which gives you 10% more. You restore 10% more of your resources with heavy attacks. So you heavy attacking with your staff, you're getting 10% more magicka. Tumbling. 19% to tumbling. You dodge roll a lot sometimes if you want to, kite and stuff. You want to avoid abilities. All that, you do multiple dodge roll. It doesn't get. This just makes sure that it doesn't completely shred through your stamina. 19% reduction in roll dodge. 48 into Shadow War. 18% reduction. Reduces 18% of the cost of block. Pretty good. As I said, again, you don't shred through your stamina. 27 into Bless, increase your healing done. 44 into Elfborn, increase your critical damage and critical healing. Good for color clad blood, whatever that ability is called. Pretty good for that. When you critically heal with that ability, you pretty much got your full health bar back. Elemental Expert increases your damage, mainly your flame damage. What we really, your flame and your magic damage, is what we really looking for. The other ones we don't really use frost shot. I mean, I guess we use frost for the frost staff, but we don't really care about that. Spell erosion, 2,230 spell penetration. I have 24 into this. Even more spell penetration. 81 mascot arms. This is gonna make your Vulcan score your hit hard. This is gonna make your Vulcan score your hit. This is gonna make Ferocious Leap hit. This is gonna make pretty much all your abilities hit really hard. 51 into Thaumaturge. Like, come on, that's for your ticks. You put in what? You have three, right? Yeah, you have 3 ticks in your kit. The ticks is gonna help you proc Vulcan Scoria, so you want those ticks to hit as well. If the person is trying to get away and run away, the ticks is probably going to do the work for you. They're going to die. And yeah, that's pretty much the deal. You could change around CP if you want. If you feel like, oh, so a certain CP is better, you could change it. But that's pretty much the build. Good sustain. Really good damage, man. Really good damage, man. Good sustain, good damage. And this is not even a gold out version, man. If we really wanted to, if y'all wanted to gold it out, y'all have even higher stats. Let me show you, before I leave, let me show you the lich buff. Right there, lich buff. You're sitting at 2,778 magicka recovery with the lich buff. You're not running out of magicka. It's impossible for you to run out of magicka, man. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Another build video out the way. This is the DK I'm rocking, man. I don't know when I'm gonna do the next build video. It's probably gonna be a while because I just started getting back into Magicka DK, so it's probably gonna take me a while to shift to some other classes. But yeah, I'm Jason Empire. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you.